It's my wife. If you don't know, say it was a girlfriend or something, so no, it's my wife. And he was right. My wife one day bought me sweets. It was on my birthday. But the thing that he said really struck a chord with me. It shocked me. He said, there's a little girl around you. She kind of loves you. She loves you. So your dad's a little girl. And I took it back. I said, I have another child? And he said, yeah, you have another child. I never imagined that I would have kids. Me and my wife talked about having kids. But with my ex-wife, I keep saying my wife and my ex-wife, stability, she's not able to have kids. Not able to spend around time with kids. Of course, we have 2 children together, but there's certain times she spent around with them, always call her a little part-timer because she's a part-timer, but she's progressing and trying to spend time with them instead of leave the kids with me, have time with them. Go out in little places, go out somewhere else, just go out with them and try to understand where they're coming from. Even then, you try to put them on homeschooled. Let them be with their mother instead of being around me. Because every time I come home, it's always you, the kids, the dogs, everything else. And we talked about this. We talked about this. We said that the reason why she messed around because I abandoned her and I left her, which is not true. I always come home, and like I said, every time I come home, I spend time with her, spend time with the boys, I cook, I clean. That's that. And go upstairs and lay with her for a little bit. Then if one of the boys, if the little one gets peed himself or got an accident, I'll go with him to sleep with him a little bit, sleep on the floor so he can sleep better. That's it. There's sometimes I go in a room because you talk to a mom all the time and you get loud, so I'll go in a room. But I do it respectfully. I didn't do it like this thing, that thing, this thing. I did it respectfully. To hurt her feelings, but I did it respectfully. And I tried to be a good husband. Before I met her, she was, depressed, no instability. She got out of military. She was suicidal, but people didn't want to be around her. But I took that chance, as she did to me, and we came close, and we got married. We have kids. There's sometimes her mental stability came about, but always stay with her and help her out. Everybody just don't want to be around her, and everybody just don't want to be near her. I took my time to help her out. Took my time to be with her. That's what husbands do. For sickness and health, for sure, poor. We've been through a lot together. It was 8 years. We've been through no money, make statements, make choices. Some were very good. Others were very bad. But still, we still stick together. But I never imagined the time that she said when she came out of jail, we're talking, she followed up, and she took a pregnancy test, and she was pregnant. I was shocked beyond belief. I never imagined her being pregnant. And said that I didn't have sex with you, I didn't touch you, because last time I touched you, you was in your period. But it was afterwards. And what she did, she snuck around again and be with him. She didn't tell me that. Now she regrets doing it. Now, in this kind of thing, he don't want to be around the baby. He don't be around us. That's fine. But how can I handle this? How can one man handle taking care of another nigga's baby? I did in the past when one of our friends, baby daddies, didn't want to take care of the other kid. I had to step up, take care of this little boy, who is now my godson. I paid for birthdays, did everything. And he got mad at me that day. I remember that day. It was his second birthday. He said, why are you going to do that stuff? Why are you calling you daddy? Because I was here the whole time. You wasn't. And that's the thing about parenting. Imagine these people want these kids and don't get them, but other people, when they get children, they disrespect them and treat them like shit. That's wild. Isn't that wild? When other people beg and plead to have children, you don't have it. But when other people get children, you see them disregard it and throw it away like it's something. But that's the world we live in. As the time grew, she told him he doesn't care. Now she's trying to give him the care. But the thorn in my side, the ache in my back that she did. After all this time, you went to jail, he ran off and he did this shit. You bring her back in our house. I said no. Again, me and him fight over in front of my son. And I was livid. I was so livid. I was angry beyond belief. Why in the fuck you won't let him to stay? He almost shot you, almost killed you. 4 blocks from my house. How dare you? I scream on divorce. Because our marital bond has been broken. After all that shit, you still trying to took him in? Progressed. Fights broke out. I had to step in and save her from him. He beat her up when she was pregnant. All these 9 months, he beat her when she was pregnant. I step in to save him, step in to save her from him. Court was got me shot up. But that's the love I have for this woman. Even that, our sons protected their mother on 200 occasions because they loved their mother. They wanted to see mother lived. Still, again, she keeps taking them in. She's treating like shit. There's times she used our money to spend in Airbnbs. She says she want to keep peace. Every time she's trying to keep peace, there's something happens. I tried to work to get around for things, and then he fucked up my car twice because he's jealous. He wants my wife, and then he wants to kill me to keep her. Very funny explanatory, but I'm with my wits' end with this. As the times progress, she's trying to think about, getting an abortion. I wanted to, but I said no. If she get abortion, she'll be away from him, and we'll be safe. But if she get abortion, she'll be upset. She'll be angry, and start blaming on me for it. And when it comes to abortions with females, there's others that regret it, but there's others that don't regret it. It's the ability of the female that basically has to deal with this. Knowing that I'm supportive towards her, but she's not with this. So as the progression came through, he's still violent. I told her not to bring her in the house. Still, she does it. Me and her keep fighting, and there's certain moments I basically kicked him out the house myself. The cops looked at me stupid. The cops came to the house multiple times, and always the same cops that came out at the same times and said, Don't engage with him. Call us. We take care of it. I did give information, everything. But every time I call the cops, she stopped me. Why, you ask? Because she want to keep him safe. I mean, the guy has 2 warrants for his arrest. Now it's the 3rd warrant for his arrest. Why do you want to keep this guy? You have a family here. Why do you want to be selfish? These are the things that I always told her about this. I did, my oldest son did, and my mother did. Nothing gets through with her. She want to do things her way, and so that every time you do things her way, there's always something. She cries that she's upset, cries that she's depressed. I'm always with her. And I said, why do you want to take this? Last time Strawberry King was back again, where I was at work, and she and him got another altercation. My little one defended his mom. He got beaten up. That's the time when I broke out and ready to fight him. Ready to go fight him myself. I was ready to go fight him. I was ready to go get a couple of guys that I knew and go find him myself. That's not cool. Of course, she won't tell me where he lives at. She won't tell me where he's at. She always defended him, saying, well, he was playing. He wasn't playing. When your little boy said that he beat up mommy and I was trying to defend mommy, it hurts your heart. It hurts. It hurts. And the little kid doesn't lie, but she lied to defend him. I was tired. I didn't want to be around it anymore. And he said, what could happen worse if I'm not around? I speed home. The house came in shambles. My PlayStation threw out the window. And I was just fucking tired. Calling the cops. And, you don't beat up on pregnant women. You don't beat up on women or children. Because if you go in jail, guess what? You get handled with that. You get handled with that. And the moment I talk to him as a man, every time I start to the argument, and I'm tired of talking. January 15th of this year, it went over and over the line. I was out for work, came back. He's in my house again after I said no. But you always tell him about he has nowhere to go, sleeping in little crack houses. He's basically banned from his family. His family, both of his families are crack kids. You have sisters, but they are foster kids. But he needs a home to stay. I don't give a fuck. Leave him alone. I told you time and time again, leave this nigga alone. If you listen to me, no. There's always something. I don't know what's going on. I'm tired of it. January 15th of this year was a breaking point that I cannot break. They were fighting again. I was fixing up the house after he fucked it up. And I'm tired of being the nice guy of all of this. I'm tired. When you be a nice guy, people treat you like shit. Sometimes you have a backbone to the point when I want to beat somebody's ass and beat him up. I can't. If I fight him, I'll go to jail. And he walks the earth with no regards, no remorse, no restraint, nothing. I get a jail sentence, he doesn't. That's fucked up. But I feel angry inside that she does this to us. So, the 15th was around. He came to our house. I didn't open the door. course, he banged and banged and banged.